If you're looking for the latest news and rumors around the Green Bay Packers, you're in the right place. Mitchell Renz here from Chat Sports, ready to walk you through the latest going on around star quarterback Aaron Rodgers and where exactly Davante Adams ranks on Madden with all the top wide receivers. We're starting here with Aaron Rodgers because we have an update from NFL insider Ian Rappaport. This is his tweet. Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers has indicated to people close to him that he does plan to play for the Green Bay Packers this season, sources say. That is the expectation. Many factors at play, but with GM Brian Gutekunst saying he is hopeful for a positive outcome, there is a glimmer of optimism. So I know a lot of Packers fans are kind of excited right now because anybody out there wants him to return to this team. Coming off an MVP type of season, but there has been a lot of controversy around whether or not is he going to play for the Packers, is he going to go somewhere else, or is he just going to outright retire? The fact that Rappaport does think that Rodgers is going to play is, again, a glimmer of hope in a very, very gloomy situation this entire offseason. We know that Rodgers' feud with the Packers has been well documented and that he has either not been happy with some of the stuff going on above him or what exactly is going to happen with his future. But the Packers here, they have to be excited that they're getting the MVP back. 48 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. You started to see that this wasn't just a Aaron Rodgers situation. It started to kind of factor into some other key players for this Packers team being able to go forward and continue to dominate this division. We also have another tweet here from Rob Domofsky that said the Packers president, Mark Murphy, on Aaron Rodgers. We want him back. We're committed to him for 2021 and beyond. He's our leader, and we're looking forward to him winning another Super Bowl. He called it a challenging situation, but let's not forget all the great things he's done. This has absolutely been a challenging situation, not only for the Packers, but also Packers fans, because you almost kind of had to pick a side. Are you going to pick the Green Bay front office, or are you going to take the side of your quarterback? And over the last 5 seasons, definitely 2020 was a pretty surprising year in terms of you could make an argument that this was the greatest season Rodgers has ever had at age 37 years old. 2019, 2018, not the best type of seasons, but the one thing that he's always been able to do is be an absolute leader in the huddle, in the locker room, and really get his troops to be able to rally around him. So what do you think here, guys? Will this be Rodgers' last season with the Green Bay Packers? Type Y for yes, type N for no. If the belief for him is to play in 2021, what does that mean going forward? What does that mean for 2022? The Packers ended up trading up for Jordan Love in the 2020 NFL draft, which started to create some controversy here. So let me know. Will this be Rodgers' last year with the Green Bay Packers? Y for yes or N for no. I'm going to go ahead and say that, yes, this will be the final year for Rodgers, and not that it's a bad thing, but if you're a Packers fan, you at least got to be excited that you have him for this season. I think he's either going to retire or he is going to play elsewhere, and this is the part of the offseason where you got to try to find stories where you can. I thought this was kind of an interesting thing that I saw over the weekend on Instagram. Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams both posted this picture on their Instagram stories about 15 minutes apart. For those of you that don't know, it's Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, in like the last dance photo here, if you will. So are they trying to indicate that this is going to be their last season, the Packers? Is this going to be their last dance? I'll tell you what, man, it's pretty interesting. So I do think this, though, since I am saying that he's probably going to move on, I will say in terms of the 4 most likely options for Rodgers next season. Even though that I don't think he's going to play for the Packers, you have to at least put them into the equation. The Denver Broncos are a quarterback-needy team, and all the odds out there are saying that, hey, he could be going to the Broncos. The Las Vegas Raiders, we'll see what happens with Derek Carr and that whole situation, or he could just ultimately just retire from the NFL. So go down in the comments section right now, and I want you guys to let me know. If you want Aaron Rodgers back next season, like this video right now, because I think you do want to be able to show your quarterback some love. It seems like he was kind of encouraged by what Gutekunst had to say. So if you want Aaron Rodgers back next season, go ahead and smash that like button. Now, if you guys are looking for more news, rumors, everything going on around the Green Bay Packers, we're the channel for you. You can find that link below. It's youtube.com/PackersTV. Send it to some of your friends to subscribe. And we're trying to get to 200 subs around here. We're currently at 116. I imagine this, having some random guy say subscribe to the Packers report might not get you to do it. But what about this? What if you saw our other NFC North channels and saw how far behind the Packers show is compared to Vikings now, Lions Talk, Bears now. It's pretty simple the way we do videos here around Chat Sports. The more subs equals more videos. So let's catch Vikings, let's catch Lions, and maybe someday we'll catch Bears now. So go ahead and hit that sub button. Latest news around Davante Adams, and it's nothing trade related. This is actually everything to do with Madden because they released their 2020 ratings and they revealed the top 10 wide receivers. Adams was number 1 on this list with a 99 overall rating. In fact, he was the only receiver to get a 99 overall rating. Coming off the year that he had, some people could definitely understand that. But what I wanted to be able to show you all is where the other top 10 receivers are and the overall rankings for them. So Adams is at number 1 with a 99 overall. DeAndre Hopkins of the Arizona Cardinals came in with a 98. Also Tyreek Hill came in with a 98. Stephon Diggs led the NFL in receptions last year with 129. He's a 97 overall. Julio Jones traded to the Tennessee Titans sitting there with a 95. Michael Thomas didn't really play much last season due to some injuries. Also going to miss a little bit of time this season as well. 94. Keenan Allen, 93. Amari Cooper, Mike Evans, 92, 91. And then Allen Robinson rounds out the top 10 list according to EA's Madden 2022 of their rankings. So for Adams to be ranked number 1, at age 28, coming off a year with 115 grabs, 1,374 yards, 18 touchdowns. The one thing that I kind of always respected about Adams and even DeAndre Hopkins is how in a league and at a position filled with divas, you don't really get these guys being divas all too much. So Bleacher Report had a fun little tweet about like the first member of this year's EA Madden 99 club, Davante Adams. And if you guys can see it, they asked the question, is this the best wide receiver in the NFL? And Adams just puts up the shrug emoji like, I don't know, maybe I am. So how about this? If you guys think that Davante Adams is the best receiver in the National Football League, I want you to hit that thumbs up button. I want you to look underneath the video. It literally looks like the thumbs up thing. You click that if you think Davante Adams is the best wide receiver in the NFL. Now, do I think that he's the best? Maybe not. I have him number 2 on my list, but I will say this. I probably could have done this as 1A and 1B. DeAndre Hopkins, to me, is the best receiver from top to bottom, what he's been able to work with throughout his entire career from, you want to talk about the best DeAndre Hopkins? You got to see what he was doing with the Houston Texans when he had just a bunch of no-names at quarterback. Luckily for Adams, he's always had Aaron Rodgers, so it's kind of hard to be able to tell how good he actually is. Not saying he's not great. He's number 2 on my list. But then I got Tyreek Hill at 3. Julio Jones, when fully healthy, is number 4. Stephon Diggs rounds out my top 5. So from a career standpoint, 100 games played, Adams 546 catches, 6,568 yards, but his ability to be able to find the end zone has always been spectacular. I know a lot of people were kind of ripping on him, maybe not being able to get over like the 1,200, 1,300 yard mark, but he's always been double-digit touchdowns realistically, 4 out of the last 5 seasons. So like for EA, for Madden to give him a 99 overall rating, guess what, man? I am totally okay with that because there is no doubt his release, his ability to high point the ball, just his route running ability. He is such a smart player. Like, if they wanted to give him or DeAndre Hopkins the 99 overall, cool. I'm absolutely okay with it. So hopefully y'all don't rip on me too much for having him as my number 2 receiver. If you could put Hopkins and Adams both at 99 overall, totally okay with that as well. But from any way you look at this, anytime Madden releases their rankings, personally for me, I'm not the best at video games. I don't play all too much. Maybe for anybody out there that actually plays a little bit of Madden, if you want to let me know which receiver you guys like using the most. But I saw the story. I thought it was fun to cover. Davante Adams, the number 1 receiver in the NFL, according to Madden.